Would you like to improve your dashboard? Like, you know your product needs to be improved and your dashboard is a little bit messy. It doesn't really have as much utilization and retention as you need for your users, but you're not sure quite how to improve it. Well, let me show you in this video 5 ways to improve your dashboard to make sure that you increase utilization, reduce churn, and just make it easier for your users to have a better experience using your application. So the first point I want to focus on is make sure that your dashboard focuses on delivering value to your users when they log in. Think about the application that you present, but what's the key value in your product? If we take, for example, an invoicing software, one thing I noticed working with a client before is that they had an invoicing software, but the real value in their software was that it enabled customers to actually increase the revenue they're making in their business, because they get on top of their invoicing and actually they're managing it much better. Now they have transparency into the revenue and they look at areas that they can help improve their revenue. So if you design a dashboard from the perspective of knowing what the value to the customer is rather than just what your product does, then you have the ability to design a much better dashboard. So for this invoicing company, they're going to focus on making sure that their dashboard enables the user to focus and remember the value that their product is delivering to them on a consistent basis. So number 2, the second point is to show the data and metrics that the users want to see. So remember that the dashboard is actually it's like a home for your application, for your users. It should be a summary of everything that they're doing within the application and a point at which they start all of their journeys. So if you're showing them the metrics and the data that they want to have at hand quickly and easily, making this data accessible to them improves the quality of the dashboard. It's at hand. They know, the metrics that they want to see, what revenue they've made this month, how much revenue is outstanding, ways or invoices that have not been paid yet, invoices that should be due, invoices that work has gone into but they haven't been sent out yet. This is the kind of information that an invoicing app might want to show as a summary. So showing the key metrics and the key data very accessibly on the dashboard as soon as they log in, that's a really nice summary for the application. But also enables users to receive prompts for where they want to start to go and look or what they want to do as soon as they log in. So that's the second method to increase and improve the dashboard for your application. Let's take a look at number 3. The third way to improve your dashboard is to remove any unnecessary information. So a lot of clients that I work with, I notice when we start taking a look around their product and then we come back to the dashboard, I notice that the dashboard actually has some irrelevant and unnecessary features, information, or navigational items in there. And really what this does is this increases visual clutter. It gives the user more to think about, and it actually affects their experience. So if you can remove all of the unnecessary and irrelevant information and data on the dashboard, you increase the ability to get your users to focus on the value that your product is delivering for them. And that's a much more powerful place to be. So the fourth thing you can do is to basically take a look at the messaging that you provide to your users on your dashboard. The best thing you can do here is to provide highly contextual and highly, high quality copy in your messaging that you have on your dashboard. So do you have any updates or notifications that you need to share with users on activity in their application when they log in? Is there a welcome message? Do you have a sufficient onboarding messaging for new users? Do you have interactions that need messaging that's specific to each task that the user performs? This is a very common area that I see lacking in many applications. It's the quality, the level of the interactions in the messaging that you have for your users. So taking some time to really write out contextual and excellent copy for your messaging can have a great impact on the quality of your dashboard. So the fifth thing that I think makes the biggest difference is the quality of the user experience. And I mean this in a broad sense, you know, the actual UX, how that's been put together, the UI, the design, the consistency of the styling, the color scheme, the fonts, the visual layout, the way you're using the space on your dashboard, the hierarchy of information that you're showing, you know, are the most important pieces of information and data being given the most prominent space on your dashboard. You know, all of these things contribute to the user experience, and ultimately what you want to be doing is giving a fantastic user experience to your dashboard, because what that's going to do is eliminate churn and increase utilization. So that's the time that users spend on your dashboard and inside your application. So there you go. Those are 5 main areas. Are there any areas in there that you notice that are lacking in your app? If there are, take a look at them. And if you need help with that, I can always help and consult in this area specifically to make sure that your dashboard has a dramatic improvement in the way that it the functionality and the appearance. So if this video has helped you, if you know anybody who has a dashboard that needs a little touch of improvement, please share this video with them, and also feel free to subscribe to this channel where I will regularly publish content that enables SaaS companies like yourself to improve their product, get more users and grow.